So welcome to my first Facebook Live. I'm Susan Weeks and I'm joining you today from a small seaside town in East Yorkshire in England. We are celebrating International Women's Day with 95 other fantastic women, all organised by Ali Price from her Motivating Mum Facebook group. So Ali, a fantastic job and thank you for letting me join in. So when I was thinking about what I was going to say today, my 10-minute slot, I've got my stopwatch going. My story was inspired by the International Women's Day theme for 2017. And it's hashtag Be Bold for Change. And the question on the website there was, what were those bold moments, taking a bold decision, bold action to develop and improve your life or career or business? So being bold and finding myself when everything changed is the title of my 8 minutes now. So before I get into my story of bold action, I really want to acknowledge all of the women in the world who have taken bold action to make our lives what they are today. There's been so many courageous decisions and actions taken by people, by women. So what I'd like to do is focus on technology. It's a subject dear to my heart. And there are hidden women all through the history of technology who have made a massive contribution, and that has often been unacknowledged. And I particularly love as a Facebook group called The Mighty Girl, and they share amazing stories of a lot of these women pushing at the forefront of technology and other areas as well. And usually despite massive discrimination for daring to be a woman. We've got the current film, haven't we, Hidden Figures, which is about those brilliant mathematicians playing a vital role at NASA in the early days of the space program. Yes, remarkable. They were women and they were African American women. So they suffered the double whammy, didn't they, of discrimination based upon not only from sex, but also from race as well. So it got me thinking, that was years ago, wasn't it? That still doesn't happen, does it? When I started my career as a mainframe computer programmer back in 1988, it was in a male-dominated IT department in a male-dominated car factory in the northeast of England. And frankly, I was shocked. I was shocked at the blatant and other subtle as well, levels and layers of discrimination that I endured. My friends at the time know only too well how that experience shaped me and changed me and affected me. And I was angry. I was angry all the time. I could not and would not accept that I should be treated differently and be given a lack of respect or lack of acknowledgement just because I wasn't a man. And so when I was thinking about what I was saying yesterday, two things popped up that just irritated me and made me so sad. So first was a clip of film from the European Parliament where there was a Polish male member of the European Parliament standing there saying that, of course, women should earn less than men because they are weaker and smaller and less intelligent. What was that about? 2017, that was the attitude. There was an amazing Spanish lady who stood up for us all, and she absolutely gave him what for, and it sounded amazing in Spanish. I didn't understand a word of it, but I knew what her message was. The other thing that popped up, a hot topic, why women being forced to wear high heels at work, makeup and other kind of sexist treatments just to be able to go to work. Like, why is this still a thing? Why is this still a problem? Even in a society as obsessed as we are with regards to health and safety, wearing high heels all day at work is neither safe nor healthy. Why is it still a thing? Yet we battle on. And so if we cannot even get to a point where we can wear what the hell we want to at work, what about all those millions of women who never even get a start in life to show their potential? You know, the young girls who are married off at an early age, women who have got no control whatsoever over their own bodies and their own sexuality. It's just annoying. Anyway, thinking about all of these pioneering women, then and now, they've all taken a bold moment. They've had a bold moment. They've taken a bold stance. They've taken action. And it got me thinking, I've had quite a few bold moments of drama in my life. The moment I decided to stand up for myself in the face of discrimination. The moment I discovered my husband was having an affair. The moment that I realised just how burnt out and unhappy I was with my, excellent corporate job. The moment I said to myself, I can do this. As my divorce went through, I sold and left I thought was my forever house. I walked away from that excellent job and then a few weeks later discovered I was pregnant. I did all of that in 1 month. The moment when I was living in France and my son started school and my career choices had boiled down to a job at the local supermarket if I was really lucky, or a job at the chicken factory. That was the moment. That was the moment when I decided to set up my own business, pulling in all of my previous professional skills, technical skills, my love of learning and my ability to learn things quickly. I learned skills in internet marketing, video marketing, and recently podcasting. It was a slow start, but with constant steps and action and taking huge amounts of effort, I got my first clients in 2010. I've got clients all over the world now. And my last bold moment of drama, the moment in 2013 when I decided I no longer wanted to follow somebody else's dream. My son needed support for his education, and being bilingual was not serving him at all. I decided to take my son, and we were going to go back to East Yorkshire in England. I was going to do my own thing. The challenge there was large. I had a house in France to sell, a house in Belize in Central America. That's another story. That needed selling 6 months, and a desire for my son to get back to be in school in England in year 5 in September. And despite all of those hurdles, that's what I did. So I am forever grateful for the internet and the men and women who've worked ceaselessly in the background to provide us such a fantastic resource. It's given us the ability to change our lives, to provide employment undreamed of when I was at school. I've been doing a job I love for years. That job didn't even exist when I was at school. So not only has my son benefited from me being at home for him and creating a lifestyle that works for us both, he gets the support he needs at school, but I've benefited too. I'm no longer dealing with discrimination. I'm no longer feeling unhappy and stressed. And as all my friends know, I've never wore high heels and makeup at work anyway. And I certainly don't do that working in my home office. I can do what I want. I can wear what I want and nobody can tell me otherwise. And do you know what? I wish those blessings on you all. So take those bold moments and take those small steps. I am a bit obsessed with planning and small steps and so on, but it really, really works. In the face of something that feels quite unachievable, those small steps, but being bold and being brave will pay dividends. You will surprise yourself and you will achieve those steps. So that's my story to share on International Women's Day, and it's hopefully one of, yes, we can achieve things if we all just pull together and be bold. You can find me on Facebook, lots of places. You can come and be my friend, and you can also check out anything to do with podcasting on my website, podcastprogress.com. Thank you so much, Ali Price, for organising this, and all the other ladies who shared their stories, insight and help on Motivating Mum. So I wish you all an excellent International Women's Day, and I'll say goodbye for now. Thank you.